cut off. Hey. Oh, I hate when I watch the videos of myself. Oh, God. So the video got cut off, and then I got, like, hyper-focused, and I watched the video of myself. Whatever. So, the presentation to my... And I also remembered something to put on my list. I have to email Eric back, who's, like, this guy that's been helping me a lot in terms of my career and guidance. Boom. Yeah, Anna. Email Eric today, god damn it. So let me just do like 5 minutes of what this finance presentation would look like to my parents. So, I barely slept last night after my pedicab shift. I'd say, hi parents. I am in a spot where I'm gonna need some help financially, and up to you whether or not you want to help me, but I know I have really excellent credit right now, and I can because of that I can put more money on my credit card. I always pay off my credit card. I never have any debt, like never ever, but I'm in a position where I could have debt on my credit card, but because of the plan, it would be like smart debt. Like Susie Orman talks about, like, if you want to be a shoe designer and move to New York City to be a shoe designer, follow your passion to be a shoe designer. Don't compromise with like a toy job or some other job just to get money. Go to New York. If you need to be in debt, be in smart debt. Like, pay for your groceries, pay for your gas, like smart debt that you ultimately will pay off in finding your dream. So this girl did that, and she ended up working her ass off at this like very, very low paying shoe designer job. And she like ended up getting to the position she wanted to be because she didn't stray from that path. And that's when debt can be smart. And so anyway, I'm in this position where I'm doing some really productive work with this eating disorder. Everything here is stable. My house, my roommates, like, I just don't want to waver too much. So if I need to go into slight debt in order to meet my goals, then and it's not like $100,000 debt like at a college. Like, it might be like maybe I have to do $5,000 or something, and it hurts my soul. But anyway, I just want to communicate with my parents, and I need to call the credit card company to find out the specific details of that, like how much interest I'd have to pay and all these things. So that could be part of the presentation. So, credit options. Call Chase Bank for details. I have to text my sister back about tomorrow. Emily, she's gonna be in town. See? This is why I don't just run to the rock gym. Call Chase Bank. I can say, okay, here's my first option. I'll tell them what I'm doing very specifically in therapy and nutritionist and what my days would look like, so they know I'm not just wasting my time and I'm actually making progress. And I'll be raw about my struggles, like the degree of energy it takes me to grocery shop or make a meal, and how I'm working to get better on that. But more than that, I'll just be honest with them and say, hey guys, like, in Outward Bound, I found that I couldn't perform my best because I was struggling with eating. And I even saw it affecting my performance at Hasbro. It was eating also, like I couldn't focus and all these things. And I need to seriously work on this before my next career. Or I know it's just going to affect the rest of my life. And I learned some valuable lessons the last time I was in outpatient that I feel confident. I feel like I'm focusing on it right now in a way that's more sustainable and consistent than when I tried to work on my eating disorder years ago, 3-4 years ago. So I'll say how I'm making progress, and why it's important to me, or why this work is critical. This daily ED body image work is critical. So I'm just going to fall into it again. Okay. Credit options therapy. So credit options, the work I'm doing right now for my ED. And then I'm going to say I need to be doing more work part-time. And I'm applying to these part-time positions. Tell them I'm applying. Tell them, so A, I could either tell them I'm applying to part-time positions, or B, I can say I'm applying to take this course, or just so they know I'm trying my hardest and I'm aware of my future. But I need to stress that it has to be part-time because this work I'm doing on my ED is like so priority. So, and then I can say, if I go the A route, applying to the part-time position, I can say, given what I might make at this part-time position, I'm going to need X amount of money. And then I can say, given this plan, what do you think? And is there any other way I could be trying or helping you guys? Questions. Okay. Questions, input, how can I help you? Okay. Cool, this is great. What's my first step? Maybe I make I set a date with them. That's gonna be scary for me. Scary. And that should be like, I have this week, right? So I'm going to see my friends for 4th of July, so I'm gonna leave on Thursday or Friday, and today's Saturday. I could either meet with them Thursday or when I get back from Rochester. I can ask them. Shit, I'm so fucked. What would work for me? Maybe I would have a sense of urgency if I plan to meet with them the Thursday before Rochester. Yeah. Oh god, I feel anxiety in my chest. In my head. This is good though. Yeah, this is super good. Worst case, I can be like, hey, I'm prepping a bunch of things to present to you for this, and I need to another day, so maybe the next week. Yeah. Alright, worst case. Post Rochester. And I can be honest with them too. I can be like, hey, I'm like setting this date on Thursday to like have this urgency and preparing all these things for you. In the event that in prepping these things, I might need to present or like meet with you right when I get back from Rochester. I just want like a plan A meeting time and a plan B meeting time with you. Maybe that's too formal for my parents. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first step, just making that meeting. Then my head will get into what do I need to do for mode. Oh god. How do I text them? I can text them. Hey, Dard. I need some help looking at the next 2 to 3 months, and like, I just was wondering if I could talk with you before I leave for Rochester on Thursday. Yeah, simple. 2 to 3 months. Could talk with you today and on Thursday. Maybe I should just talk with him today without the bangs and whistles with like the exact calculations. Credit options. But I can't actually do that. My head's getting just. Maybe I should just call today and be like, hey, super informal, like, hey, oh shit, it's raining. It's a lot of rain. I'll be like, hey, this is the deal. I'm working with this nutritionist and therapist. These things came up with Outward Bound. It's like super my priority, so I'm trying to do something part-time. So this is the abridged version of this bigger plan. So therapy goals, important, abridged. Therapy's important. I'm trying to look for something part-time. I found X, Y, and Z that I think would be cool to do the next 2 to 3 months part-time. What do you think about these things? And then if I needed to, could I get some financial support? Okay. I just need to decide and move forward. I'm like, I've been, oh God. I've been going back and forth and forth and back in my head around, oh God, all these different directions. I just needed to establish an X, Y, and Z right now. Move forward. I'm gonna get some water in my coffee and try this out. Okay, I'm gonna upload this video.